What up though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here on the run trying to get things done. Got to check those things off of the list. Be out here, be productive. Don't let the grass grow under your feet. As you guys know, the planet is going to complete a rotation with or without you. Stand up, be counted, get out here, matter, participate in the day. Every day. Not just the days where you feel like it, not just the days where you're happy. Make something happen every single day, even if it's just something small, because they have the overarching effect, that compound effect. But let's get into the topic at hand. Legendary actor Gene Hackman, he's passed away at the age of 95. Now that's not really that strange. He had a good run. Life, career, I mean, he had a really good run. The guy, kept himself a wife, stayed married. So I don't think anybody's too surprised about the news of him passing. I seen some pictures of him a couple years ago. He was out, he had like some candy or something. He looked pretty satisfied with it, whatever candy it was, I don't remember. But I was just happy to see that he was still in his 90s and able to get around. And when you give a man that has everything, he's got a successful career, he's wealthy, something as minor as candy was able to kind of make him happy. So I thought that was cool. But his wife, who was 30 plus years younger than him, I think she's 32 years younger than him, she was found deceased as well, and the dog that was in proximity also was deceased. Now that's strange. And the police initially, they were saying no foul play, and the popular opinion was that, well, maybe carbon monoxide, because how do you have a whole household? Because they had more than one dog. The other dogs that weren't in proximity, they're fine. They live. But you have a whole household that passed away. What's up with that? But they said there was no traces of carbon monoxide in the house. They've now tested the two of them, and they tested negative for carbon monoxide poisoning. So this is a really strange one, man. I mean, as I said, him passing away, not too shocking. He was 95, but the wife, who was so much younger, she's in her early 60s. As far as we know, no underlying medical conditions. As far as we know. I mean, it's not like we really have a way of finding out anything too detailed. And they were, for all intents and purposes, a very private couple. So I really don't know if we're ever gonna really know what happened here. The details, they just get more strange when you examine the wife. They said that her face was bloated. I think her hands and feet were mummified. What do they mean by that? For real, I'm asking you guys, what do they mean by that? I personally don't understand what they mean by mummified. I've seen movies, but I'm not so sure if when they say that medically, if that's what they mean. So your boy doesn't know. If you know, help me out. What does that mean? I mean, it doesn't sound good. That's for sure. So I say to you guys, again, I'm big on this. See about yourself. Look after yourself. I know it's fun to do bad things. We like to smoke, we like to drink, we like to eat bad foods. This stuff is fun, but to give yourself the best shot possible at longevity longevity, you have to keep this stuff to not, just cut it out altogether, but limit it. Limit it. Cut back, because I know people who drink a lot. There's a few people that I know, 3 people actually, who are like just massive drinkers. They don't really have any other bad habits. Well, a couple of them smoke cigarettes. They smoke Newports like there's no tomorrow. And all of them are having health issues, and they're all in denial that their habits that they know full well aren't good for them. And there's plenty of evidence to look at and see that their habits aren't good for people in general. They're still in denial about the fact that the medical issues that they have can be traced back to their habits. Now, I'm not saying that Hackman had underlying medical problems, whatever. He lived to 95, so he seemed to be doing all right, but maybe his wife did. I don't know. That whole thing is just really strange, but I'm gonna just use this as another opportunity to tell you guys to look after yourself. If you drink a lot, you don't have to cut it out, but consider scaling it back some. If you're someone that smokes a lot, some people be smoking a pack a day. I don't know how you could do that with the prices of the stuff being what they are now, even if you can afford a pack a day. When you look at that, you're just literally burning money. You're just lighting money on fire and smoking it. How does that not bother you? And this is generally me asking, does the addiction to nicotine keep you from looking at that? Is it such a hold that nicotine has on you that you kind of ignore the cost to participate in such an expensive habit? Again, I'm genuinely asking this because I don't know. But my condolences to the family, because I'm sure they're wondering what on earth is happening here as well. When I found out about this news, I looked on one of the streaming apps to see if The Quick and the Dead was on there, because that's a Western. It's like the only Western that I like. And he's in that. He plays Harad, the villain of the town. And he plays the hell out of that. It's a movie that I always would go back to and watch here and there, because I just really enjoy the gunfight scenes, especially when Harad faces against the hired gunman played by Keith David. It's just a really fun movie. An old mentor of mine introduced me to that movie in 2000, and I was hooked on it ever since. Got it on DVD, got it on Blu-ray. It's just one of those movies that no matter what, I always enjoy watching. Leo DiCaprio is in it. He looks like a teenager, because again, the movie's from 1995, so he's pretty darn young in that movie. But I think I'll leave it there. I've said pretty much all that I need to on this. Given the circumstances, it's just not really a whole lot more that can be said about it. Information about it is very limited, and we probably never will know all of the details. So let me know what you guys think. Are you a fan? If so, what's your favorite movie? I just shared mine with you. Tell me. I want to know. Leave it in the comments. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.